Hey guys, it's Opposite here, and today I wanted to talk about Halo Infinite. We still do not know much about its plot, and 343 announcement of the Master Chief Collection coming to PC, which is really unfreaking believable, seemed to imply that Halo Infinite would only release in 2020. I've seen a lot of people making a wish list for things that they want to see in the game, and I did one of my own, link in the description. But I rarely see people covering what they want to see in the plot. Before I continue, I want to say that I'm sorry it takes me so much time to upload a video, but I always want to bring you guys something that I don't see much bigger channels than me already covering. So, I've decided to try and write Infinite story myself. Bear in mind that this is only a vague interpretation of how I think it should go, and I have really no information about how it would go in the game. So, let's jump into it. It's May of 2560. At this point, humanity is completely at the mercy of Cortana and her created. The only hope left for humanity is the Infinity, which is the largest human vessel still operating after the EMP blast. The Infinity and its crew are well aware of the situation and are traveling towards the Ark to rescue the surviving members of the Spirit of Fire, which had been losing men because of the ongoing battle with the Banished, while the Arbiter, the leader of the Swords of Sangilios, would go to negotiate with Atriox, the Banished leader. The Arbiter doubts that Atriox would agree to work with the humans, but after an argument involving him and Thomas Lasky, he agreed to go. His second-in-command, Shipmaster Tas Vadum, also agreed to follow him to the meeting with Atriox. But unbeknownst to them, Cortana had already found out Infinity's location. Infinity used sleep space to escape the attack of the Guardian, but it was already too late. The Prometheans have managed to enter the ship and attack. Arbiter, Chief, Locke and the rest of the Spartans tried their best to defend Infinity, but Cortana was quicker this time and sent Guardian which EMP'd the ship. With the ship starting to crash, Roland turned it towards an object in the space. However, the landing was too fast because of the Infinity being shut down. Chief looked from the window and he saw it, another Halo. Dr. Halsey walked toward Chief to give him something, but now Promethean was behind her. In the last second, Sarah Palmer jumped towards her and sacrificed herself so Halsey would leave, redeeming herself from the lack of personality that she had suffered from before. Shocked, Halsey gave John another chip of AI, a blue one. He said, "No, I'm not replacing her." But Halsey insisted, so he eventually did put the AI on. He was shocked to hear a familiar voice in his head. It's not Cortana, but someone completely else. "I thought we destroyed him," he said. Halsey winked and said, "No, we did not. He escaped using a human ship which he managed to control, only to be caught by Oni and being reduced to a chip." "What have you done to the Oracle?" the Arbiter intervened. Chief told him, and together they gazed upon the new ring which they landed on. The voice, 340 Guilty Spark, pointed out that this ring was Zeta Halo, and ancient humanity was once present here. Fighting through Prometheans that were stationed on the ring, Chief and Arbiter eventually discovered an odd structure which we have seen in the trailer. There they have found ancient humans alive and well. Supposedly they hid themselves from the world because that's what their ancestors told them to do. They were still very primitive, but much more advanced than the original ancient humans on this ring. They were not able to read the writings on the stones, stating it's ancient and they do not know what it means. 343 Guilty Spark then revealed that there is a way to stop Cortana. He said the Chief's ability to talk with Cortana could be used to enter the domain and get her out of there. He stated that the only way it's possible is with the help of Mendicant Bias, the ancient Foreigner AI that betrayed the Foreigners in the Foreigner Flood War. Although none of them trusted 343, Lasky said it was the only hope. The ancient humans though treated 343 with respect, remembering he was also once a human named Chakas before being a monitor. The ancient humans suggested to show the Spartans where their legend said that Mendicant Bias was. Fighting wildlife and Prometheans along the way, Chief and Arbiter finally made their way into the library of Zeta Halo, the supposed resting place of the fallen AI. But then, all of a sudden, the ancient humans decayed and were revealed to be Prometheans, Cortana's agents all along. They nearly killed Lasky, but Locke saved him at the last moment. They revealed that it was a lie, and it was unknown where Mendicant Bias rested and they were never the humans. The Arbiter have also started to smell a nasty stench which he haven't in a long time, the Flood. The Prometheus of Cortana have opened the Flood facility which contained 10 proto-grave mines. Locke, weakened from the attack of the Prometheans, insisted to stay and keep the Flood busy until the Arbiter and Chief escape. 343 Guilty Spark stated that he didn't know about the Prometheans, and even if they don't trust him, he was still their only chance. Fighting through the Flood and the Prometheans, Chief asked Cortana why she did this, only to be answered by cold silence. Eventually, they've been flanked by the overwhelming amount of the Flood to a place called the Palace of Pain. 343 Guilty Spark stated that this was the place humans were experimented upon by the Foreigners. Lasky was disgusted, but the Monitor argued that Oni's work is not different, and Halsey grimaced. In the palace, they found few humans who were starving to death, and they woke them up. All of a sudden, a voice was heard all across the palace. The awakenings of these frozen, near-dead humans woke Mendicant Bias from his atonement-seeking slumber. He helped Chief reach the domain and talk with Cortana, who was already decaying from the logic plague. She used the power of the domain to lock Chief in a shield world, stating that humanity has already failed the test of the precursors, and the created should have the mantle of responsibility. Walking towards the Zeta Halo control ring, Halsey grunted as she saw what Cortana did to Chief. Cortana laughed maniacally as Halsey stepped towards the button that would end it all, saying that the created would survive. But Halsey gets a knife and stabs herself. John, now free as Cortana is shocked of what Halsey had done, returns to the control room inside the Palace of Pain with the help of Mendicant Bias and finally takes his helmet off. The sight of him and the death of Halsey finally drives Cortana mad, and she explodes as Mendicant pushes her out of the domain. What's left is a broken chip. Chief falls to his knees and overdrives the gas on his head of the Isodidact with the abilities the Librarian gave him, and uses it to merge Mendicant and Cortana into one new AI, which destroys the Flood in the immediate area. While they flee from the huge amounts of Flood regrouping, everybody's grim, but Lasky is trying to cheer up. Finally, Cortana have been defeated, but Arbiter shows him the hologram. Potas Vadum was killed instantly by Atriox, which started attacking the weak human colonies. War is still upon us, he says. Yes, Cortana Bios says in the old, familiar voice, but now we are ready. And so ends my version of Halo Infinite. Sorry it took me so long, please tell me what you think down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been Opacet, signing out.